The Firefighters and Safety Education Program is a program designed to teach kids fire safety techniques on a more uniform standard.
Oh, I hear such good answers.
If we can educate children not to play with the matches, we can educate with them about burning, cooling themselves.
So you want to get low to the ground, okay?
It's not only what to do in case there's an emergency, but how to get out of it, how to make it better.
Fire safety, what to do, the stop, drop, and roll.
When to call 911, when not to call 911, what's a tool, what's a toy. It's all a great way of putting elementary students at ease about this issue that's a major safety hazard.
Can you guys smell smoke when you're asleep at night? No. What does this thing do?
I knew when I got hired in 2004 that that's something that I'd be interested in doing. So I sought out the person who was running the program and asked her if she needed more presenters, and of course she did. And I did some trainings and started presenting, and I really just loved it and fell in love with it and really believed in the message.
Excellent. And you guys
I felt that reaching out and inviting the Byrne Foundation and the Firefighters in Safety Education here to campus would help students feel safer.
The more air that fire has, the bigger the fire gets.
And just be aware of what their roles are and how that would impact what they do at home as well.
Did you like that? Excellent.
So when I first heard about FISE, I absolutely wanted to do it. I love community outreach. I love being able to go to schools and have presentations to educate youth. And I said right off the get-go, this is something for me. I want to get in on it.
Okay, who knows what this is? This is a smoke alarm, exactly.
Personally, I think the most rewarding thing is the feedback that we get from the kids. Kids are all instant gratification. So if they love what you're doing, they're going to let you know they love what you're doing. They're going to be excited. They're going to be there with you. They're going to answer your questions. For me, that's the most rewarding part.
Specific purpose, so do we ever play with this? No way!
Their eyes are wide and they're staring right at you and they're laughing. Their hands are shooting up when you have a question, and you can just feel that energy, and it's really a give and take.
If you apply something that you do regularly and then they can, connect with it and they can learn from it that way, that's the most rewarding, is knowing that we can make a difference, we can save people's lives.
Do we want that fire to get bigger and bigger? No.
I saw today the firefighters make their presentation. They took away the fear. For example, they had a firefighter dress up in front of them.
He totally looks like a robot. Totally, right? Yeah.
So I find it encouraging that when I see the children, when they come back with feedback, saying, oh, I remember you, firefighter Johnny. You were at the building alarm and then you checked everything out with your gear on, like you said, and we weren't scared because we saw you in it before. It's not a foreign concept,
Is this still firefighter Johnny under here?
So these people who look like they're from some kind of science fiction movie, they're actually humans inside, and so it gave them a sense of security that these are caring human beings.
So that way we can see if that door is hot before we touch that metal doorknob. Because metal, when it's hot, it can hurt, okay?
So if you came to me as a fellow firefighter and you said, is the FISE presentation program for me? Should I do it? Should I not do it? I would say absolutely go ahead and do it. I have a blast. I work with a great crew. And just feeding off of the children's energies and vibes make it totally rewarding, and that's what gets me going every single time I have to go to presentation.
Boys and girls, please have a seat. Please have a seat until your teachers call you.
The first few presentations were a little nerve-wracking. It's a bit intimidating to stand up in front of so many kids and have to command the room.
And you watch the first time, the second time, they just read it right off the page. Good morning, boys and girls. I am firefighter so-and-so, and I'm here to talk to you about, and they just go, and they're nervous, and you can tell they're nervous.
We have a very, very good script that you can literally stand and read word for word and still deliver the same message very clearly, and it's something that the kids will absorb.
First item, what's this?
And then by the second or third presentation, the script is on the stage, and they're just like, okay, kids, what do you do when you see smoke? Do you go up or do you go down? And all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's a changed person right there.
If you can affect one person that doesn't know about fire safety, and you taught somebody that later on, was able to dial 911, that would make you feel so good.
And then I'm ready to go to
It's
work.
really fun, actually, to hear the kids, to interact with them, to see the faces, to see the teachers. A lot of times the teachers don't even know this stuff. It's just a really fun, very easy, totally painless program.
No way, right?
So I just appreciate all that they've done on top of their other work to educate our children and keep them safe.
Now where does the smoke alarm live? On the floor? No!
But also so that way they, will say, I remember this, you taught me this, and just to see that, you know, they had a little light bulb moment and something actually stuck, that's pretty cool.
Firefighting, fire safety. I've had kids come to me personally that have said, hey, I got your presentation last year, and guess what? We had a fire, but everyone went outside, and we woke up, and we didn't breathe the smoke, and I just need to hear that once every 10 years, and it's all worth it.